MovieWeb.com.
Skeeter?
Sis.
I'm getting laid off. I got a couple interviews set up in Arizona. I need you to watch the kids.
I'll do it. But you gotta say, Skeeter is the coolest, I am a nerd.
Skeeter's the coolest, I'm a nerd.
Yeah, you are. All right. Good night, you guys.
Tell us a bedtime story.
Okay, here we go. Once upon a time, the greatest of all the heroes was Skeeterkus. Can you dig it?
Now, with this film, did Adam approach you and say, I want to do every genre of film I have not yet done in my filmography?
No, well, first, I was on the movie first. And when I went to him, he was really excited because I think as a father, he wanted to make a family movie. And then, but for a long time, it was just one story that kept building and building and running parallel with his life. And then at some point, I don't know, I think somebody just said, like, you know, why do we always have to keep going back to the same story, which was always the medieval story? And so I was like, this could be really cool. So then I sort of started injecting what the different stories could be, and then it just sort of happened. All of a sudden it was upon us, and then we were like, but like Adam was like, well, maybe I don't want to do that. So I was like, you gotta tell me, dude, because like, if you want to do something else, it's gonna be a big production design issue.
What genre was he not a fan of when you approached him?
No. I wasn't not a fan. It was just there were so many different things. I remember at one point there was a horror story. At another point there was a dinosaur story. At another point, you know, there was like all these different things that were coming up, and we were playing a little bit of chess, and then the writer's strike hit. And then I was like, we gotta stick to what we got. So it was. We got sealed in.
Well, I was going to say, it's good, though, that you have all those extra ideas in case, you know, this is a huge hit. You've got a sequel potential already there.
I think that discussion has already happened, just because Adam loved making this movie so much, so.
First you worked with the duck.
Yeah.
Now the guinea pig.
I know, believe me, and all the dogs in between. Yeah, I've got
all the dogs in between.
Yeah, and the cheaper there was the dog, and I'm trying to remember, there was the dog and bringing down the house. Yeah, I'm big in the animal kingdom.
Well, is there a difference between working with a duck and a guinea pig? I mean, you had to teach this guinea pig to do some crazy stuff that I guess a guinea pig has never learned how to do before.
I gotta be honest with you, the animals always seem to hit their marks the best. So I've had much more problems with actors than animals. I've gotta be honest. Yeah. You want to know who was the best?
Who?
The elephants.
The elephants.
The elephants in this movie were like on their cue, hit their marks. They were the best trained actors.
It's because they're so smart.
They were amazing. But yeah, the guinea pigs, you had to work really, really hard. Oh wait, and in Cheaper I had a rat too. That was a trained rat. So, yeah, I've done the whole thing.
Well, I was going to say, it's been a Disney tradition, at least since the 60s and 70s, for the kids to have the animals, and I just read that you're making this film Monday. Don't hit me for you're producing it, though, so you have a little bit of say, and I hope you don't hit me for saying this, but are you going to have the groundhog as the animal for Monday?
No, I'm not hitting you for saying it. No,
how dare you make that comparison?
No. Monday, yeah, it's teenage Groundhog Day, but hey, we'll see what happens with that one.
Well, I think it'd be cool if at least you're acknowleding that it's Groundhog Day. If you put like the pet groundhog.
I did that in Hairspray a lot. I'd wink at all these other musicals and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't believe that you should act like you're an island and recreating the wheel.
Bedtime Stories.